Smith. Dingwall, Hayward, Hutchinson. Just bouncing off Purdy, still going Hutchinson. Mitchell gets his second. Well, Phil Dowson called for it. It's been letting them down all season. A second visit to the opposition 22. And for the second time, not just that man, but the Saints come away with points. But it was Hutchinson and that missed tackle by Henry Purdy, which was so costly. But the sheer determination of Alex Mitchell,
all good, mate,
barging his way over. Very, very little that Callum Sheedy could do with that final tackle. And Finn Smith knocks it over. And there's a blow to the nose and a blow to the hopes of Bristol Bears with Charles Piatow just leaving the pitch, holding his nose. It is certainly for now, technically at least, a blood replacement. It'll be interesting to see if we do get Charles Piatow back.
Captain there's going off for an HIA. Okay, we've got blood on number 15 as well. Oh, sorry, number 5, is he? Captain. Okay.
Well, we've also got a head injury assessment for Joe Joyce. There he is, so it is a double blow. Chris Vui comes on, and the shake of the head, I think, tells us pretty much all we need to know. I don't think we're going to be seeing Joe Joyce back again, so Chris Vui comes on.
Time you run, time back on, please.
Captain is Bristol 10.
Okay.
For now, at least, it is Callum Sheedy who assumes the leadership role for Bristol. I rather suspect it'll be on a permanent basis. Well, he's got the Midas touch at the moment as Alex Mitchell.
Green, hold on the top of the line.
Certainly has been a note to Eddie, hasn't it, the opening 22 minutes from the Northampton scrum half. Uren, Bedlow upended in midfield. The tackle from the new boy, Finn Smith. Arm is out from the referee, so a penalty advantage.
Then you've had a second attempt. You got your penalty advantage.
There's Jack Bates, who is the blood replacement, who's come on for Charles Piatow. There's Purdy.
Okay, it's clearly a ruck from first, and then it's hands in. Let's go. Two. Hooker. Yeah, you keep going, it's your hooker.
So 3 tries in the opening quarter of the match.
Don't you disappear.
We're just inside.
Okay. Top of the line is yours, please. Here. Get them on you, please.
That's Aaron Hinkley. Part of that relatively inexperienced back row today that Northampton have.
Numbers.
Also there is
6 called.
Sam Graham. Graham, the former Bristol player. Oh, and that missed Bowie, and then Mikey Hayward just knocked it on.
Just knocked on.
I think he couldn't believe his luck, the Northampton hooker. All came a little bit too quickly at him.
Yeah, we're always going up on the mark.
There he is.
So,
puts his arm up as if to say, that was a horrible mistake. Northampton's record here in all competitions pretty good throughout the calendar year. They've only been beaten once at the Gardens since February. That was in round 3 in the East Midlands Derby. caught Leicester on a particularly good day.
Both of you have gone to knee on this side. Both of you have gone to knee on this side. Okay, let's come across, come this way. Use this as your mark. That's your centre line.
Still a slightly subdued Gardens. Late autumn sunshine. What a cracking way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Penalty going against the Bristol front row. I think Finn Smith might be a little bit more concerned. Not really. Oh, Purdy doing wonderfully well. Second missed touch from a penalty by Finn Smith. That was Sam Lewis losing the ball. It's gone forward, so an advantage being played here to the men in green. Mitchell. Here's Hinckley. Just bludgeoning his way through Joe Batley. Well taken by Dingwall. There's Smith at pace.
Missed. Penalty advantage.
Penalty here to Northampton. Little grubber through there from Mitchell.
Come through and you played the 9.
Bristol guilty of playing the scrum half.
Okay, post called.
Well, that was acrobatic from Henry Purdy. But Finn Smith,
This is you here, sir.
I think will be very wary now not to make the same mistake again. This is where the penalty came from. At the next phase. Well, Finn Smith has decided not to go for the corner. He's taking a shot. 40 metres or so out. Perfect kicking day. In what is now a competitive field, quite literally. Kicking on one of the best services in the Gallagher Premiership, if not the best. Well, that was perfect from the young fly half.
Well done, young man.
Well, against the back cloth of, well, you could barely hear one of those Northampton peak caps being dropped. Bedlow with a restart. There's Mitchell. Jano Augustus. Oh, I say. He can dent holes in brick walls, that fella. Hutchinson. There's Hinckley.
Here on side.
On to Alex Moon.
Deck! Out
Tackle there from Jake Walmore. Good hoof that from Mitchell. There's Bates. Morahan. Purdy. Sheedy firing one up in the air to chase after.
Bounce forwards, play on.
Referee says the ball went backwards there from the hands of the Northampton player, Jürgen.
Tackle, release weight!
On the halfway line.
To your own men.
There it is for Alex Mitchell. You have to go looking for it. Dingwall. Oh, and what a break from Hendy. It's a 2-on-1. And that is so straightforward. Ollie Slightholme. Try number 6 of the league season for the Flying Wing. So clinical. And George Hendy announcing himself to the Gallagher Premiership. Well, I guess you'd have to say that George Hendy was very much operating in the shadow of Henry Randall last season for England in the under-20s. And he does here
All good, Hamish. Check the pass. It's all right, mate.
as the deputy to George Furbank, who's away with England. But give him a shot,
after this.
and that is what he is capable of creating.
Thanks.
3 tries for Northampton in the opening half hour.
Orange. Taste bud's gone wrong. COVID. Okay. Long COVID, yeah.
Well, put the ball on a tee for Finn Smith, and not much is going wrong. Out of hand, he's had a couple of wobbles. And one 20-year-old to another. George Hendy, the creator. Finn Smith, the converter.
Timing.
24 points to 7. There goes Trocky straight into Jake Woolmore.
The onside.
Mikey Hayward, Finn Smith, Hutchinson. Confidence growing amongst the Northampton players. Options on both sides. Mikey Hayward, Alex Mitchell is there. Mitchell, the offload, and Salakaia-Loto skips through the tackle from one Northampton postcode to another. A candidate for try of the season. Finished off by the big fella, Lukhan Salakaia-Loto. He gets his first ever try in the Gallagher Premiership. So much that is good that is created at Northampton comes through the hands of that man, Rory Hutchinson. The supporting runners were on both sides. There were options for every man. Hutchinson wonderfully weighted past to Hayward. Hayward was looking all around him. Mitchell ensured he had the big fella in his wake before delivering what in the end was the try-scoring pass. It is a try bonus point in 32 minutes. And now Northampton are into the 30s.